it's Randytbird out here on Sunday morning on the Triumph today. Been doing some work on it, and I got her back out again, and I'm gonna attach a little walk-around video here a little bit later. I put exhaust system on it, changed the seat, did some other things to it. She's getting to where I want her to be now, so I put some Two Brothers Racing shorty megaphones on, and they were incredibly loud. They sounded awesome, but they were incredibly loud. Just way too loud for running on the streets. That is, if you don't like getting tickets. So anyway, I got the dB killers for it, and they made a difference. It's still pretty loud, but it's not insanely loud like it was. Although it did sound really badass, though, a lot more badass than this bike really is. So she makes a little sound now, and it's got a nice Triumph sound to it, kind of that snarling growl that the 360-degree crank Triumphs have. So hope you all had a good week. It's been a really nice day, a nice weekend out here in Arizona. I just spent time working on all three bikes yesterday, just messing around with them and, you know, checking things out, and doing some things. I put a rack on the Sportster so I could carry something, and messing around with the Heritage, and it was really hard for me today. I had the Heritage rolled out, and I go, you know, you just did all that work on the Triumph, you really should ride it. So here I am. So it's going to be in the 70s today. It's going to be really nice out here in the desert. So anyway, I'm out. So what's new in your world? Pretty much the same here. New job coming on the first month now, and actually Monday will be my 1 month, and it's going good, and they're happy with me. I'm happy with them. Life is good. Been doing a lot of walking, having a little problem with an ankle. Got to go see a doctor about that. It just it hurts all the time, and we've had some chilly weather, and that really affects me, and I've got to do something about this arthritis because I'm on my feet a lot. So anyway, so I'm done complaining about that. We'll get the doctor, and they'll figure out something for me. You know, either that or tell me I have to live with it. Either way, I'll know. So Arizona is getting ready for a couple of big events here. Next week is the Super Bowl out in Glendale. I'm not going anywhere near that. And the big golf tournament, and that golf tournament doesn't really nothing for me either. And I know that there's those of you out here that really like golf, and that's cool, you know, to each his own. Just not my thing, you know. I understand why people do it. You know, it's clean, it's quiet, it's green. You know, if you live in a stressful world and that's your method of dealing with stress, that's great. I'm glad for you. But not my thing. Motorcycles and music are my things. So at any rate, traffic's been kind of crazy around town here due to all those things, and plus we have the snowbirds, as we call them, the winter visitors. They come down from north and northeast and get out of the snow and the cold and come out here, and I think lately they brought some of the cold with us, because the last couple weeks have been pretty chilly, but it's finally nice. It's going to be in the 60s and 70s all the next week, and then of course we're getting into, you know, we just started February, but when we get into March, it starts to get really nice, and April's really nice, and then you get into May and anything could happen. It'd be 100 degrees, and so, you know, that's why we live here, is for this time of year, you know. And then everything switches to early morning, as you've seen on my channel over the last couple of years. Finally hit 1,000 again on my subscriber count. In fact, went over 1,000, so thank you very much. Those of you that have subscribed and stuck with me all these last 3 years, or almost 3 years, And you folks that just subscribed recently, thank you for bringing me over the threshold. I really appreciate it. And any of you recent subscribers, if you want me to send you a sticker, just DM me and my in my Instagram page, and I'll be with a shipping mailing address. I'll be happy to send them out. So at any rate, really nice day, nice and blue sky. Went to the bike parts swap meet this morning early, and it was a total washout. There really wasn't much there except junk and stuff that I didn't need. I guess one man's junk is another man's treasure, but didn't look like much treasure there today. The swap meet used to be a big deal, but it seems to have been faded in popularity, maybe through no fault of their own, but they changed locations. You just don't have that many people there. And over the last couple of years, it seemed like every time they'd schedule it, it would rain. And there was a few hardy people that would go out and put their stuff out in the rain and sell it, but for the most part, it pretty much killed it off. I like swap meets, but honestly, I have not found anything worth buying for quite some time now. Or if they do find something, they want too much for it, you know. And of course, your stuff when you sell doesn't seem to be worth much. So, well, you can really hear this bike sing now, huh? I wonder what's going on over there. All kinds of pop-ups and tents. So the car dealer could be a car show, I guess. Anyway. Well, this is Randy. I'm out here in the desert in Arizona, and I'm going to be back with you shortly with more video. But for now, I'm going to just get out of town. Hey, it's Randy. I'm back out on the T100 on a Sunday morning. Just out riding the highway here, and you know, getting more time here on the Triumph. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't been out on it a whole lot because I've been working on it. So, but now she's pretty much to my liking now, and there's a few things that I might want to change. I might put a little bit of rise into these handlebars. There's a 1-inch handlebar extension with on the risers that you can put in there, and just bolts right in and raises the bars up just a taste, which is fine for me. I'm so used to Harleys, I'm not used to the forward lean. So I think if I pick it up a little bit, it should bring it up just a little bit here, take a little bit off that forward lean. And I know cafe racer styling, but that's okay. I have to be comfortable too. And it's not uncomfortable, but I just would like just a little bit more rise. The little bikini fairing makes a big difference. It's amazing how much that little piece of plastic changes the airflow over the front of the bike. And it looks cool too. Got different mirrors. Got those from a place called newbonneville.com, and they're more shaped like the Harley mirrors, which is what I'm used to. So the stock round mirrors just look goofy in my opinion, and I couldn't see much more than my shoulder on the left side. So now I've got half again as much mirror, so I can see more than my shoulder. Still got my shoulder in there. Once summer comes and I'm not wearing a heavy jacket, I'll be able to see a little bit more probably. But anyway, that exhaust note is really singing with the Two Brothers Racing exhaust, and she sounds good. I've been running around 70 now. I had her up to a little over 80, and it's still pretty loud, but it sounds cool. It sounds like a flat tracker. If you've ever been to the AFT flat tracker races, it sounds a lot like that. These twins just have a great sound. I don't know what that was, but I almost hit it. Something in the road. But yeah, just a nice day for a ride. So the Motone seat that's on here, the cafe styled seat, is actually pretty comfortable from what I could tell. In the early going here, I've gone about 30 miles. Still good, so I don't imagine, you know, the stock seat wasn't a whole lot different, maybe a little lower, but this one's got a nice design and pattern on it. And as I add a little video here, I'll attach a little video of the walk around with the changes. But anyway, just out here and enjoying the ride this morning, and I'll attach that little video later. And this is Randytbird out here in Arizona riding the Triumph T100 today, something completely different. And thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. We're going to continue to count up. Give me a little breathing room there on my 1000, and maybe a few pennies will start coming my way. That would be really cool. I've invested a lot into this with camera gear and whatever, and just trying to keep things new and you know, keeping on the new subjects. I love your comments and the interaction with you folks around the world. And for my friends up in Canada, hang in there. It'll get warm eventually. This is Randytbird. We'll talk to you later. Hey, it's Randytbird here. Just doing a quick walk around the T100, things that I've done to it here in the last, since I've got it here. As you can see, I've cleaned her up quite a bit. Different front fender. Removed the tank pads off the tank. That really slims things up. A cafe seat. Two Brothers Racing exhaust. Very loud. Very cool sounding. Fender eliminator. I got some Hagen shocks on there. Of course, I got obligatory Union jack there on the side cover. Can't have one without it. Removed a lot of the weird stuff that was on it. I don't say weird, just different accessories or whatever. But again, the Motone duckbill fender, the small turn signals, the dart fly screen, and I changed to some different mirrors. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Different mirrors, more like the Harley shaped mirrors. I kind of am used to those, and I put those on there from newbonneville.com, their website. They had some pretty cool things. Took a chance on them. Little Triumph emblem there. And again, cleaned up the gas tank. Got rid of the side covers. That was no small task. They're the side pads right there. The rubber ones, it just seemed excessive and kind of old manish. I am an old man, but I like younger things too. Anyway, that's the latest update on her. She's looking good, running good. The Two Brothers exhaust is kind of loud, but very sounds good. She's just really looking good. I'm gonna fire this up. Hold tight.